you talked about Google, and we need to bring up what also has been happening lately, and that is the big, I guess, pushback against how great these companies are, how well they do, how big they are, how much of their lives they're involved with. But capitalism produced some of these great innovations. Are these guys too big, too powerful now? Do we need to take a look?
Look, they're big, but first of all, let's go to, they've now got enemies on both sides. Let's take President Trump first. I don't happen to be a nationalist, and I don't know what I think about, yeah, I'm what you hate, I'm a globalist, okay?
Right, okay.
And I don't know what I think about economic wars. But if I was going to have an economic war from China, with China, and I was a nationalist, okay, the last thing I would be doing would be attacking our best companies for the next 30 years who are going to be in that fight, which are the AI leaders, Google, Facebook, Amazon. While you'll notice, Joe, about a year ago, they had kind of gotten quite tough with the private sector, the Chinese had. And then the minute the trade stuff happened, they pivoted. Okay, they got rid of Jack Ma, but then they became very friendly to Alibaba. They've started to reduce restrictions on all the stuff that Tencent does. We all know what they do with Huawei. So they're oiling the companies that are going to compete with us in the next 30 or 40 years, because let's not be naive. This is all going to be about AI and technology. And what are we doing? We are attacking our companies that are the leaders in this stuff, but man, it's great. We're supporting our steel industry, our coal industry, our aluminum industry. Way to think about the future, President Trump. Just genius. Now, let me take the other side. So we have the Democrats out there, and President Trump, we all know his motivation is these are all left-wing liberals out there that run these things. His words, not mine. So now the Democrats hate them because they're convinced that Facebook's platform got President Trump elected. That's complete nonsense. I mean, whether you like it or not, President Trump won the election because more people voted in the right states for him that voted for her. And the Facebook ads are just dwarfed by anything else. So I just do not understand the emotion over this issue. Then you've got the whole privacy argument. And very simple to me, if you don't like what Google's doing with their privacy, don't use Google. Okay, don't go on it. Don't go on Facebook. And good luck to you, by the way, if you want to go to another search engine. The woman from Denmark who keeps going on, you could put Google on the 4th page and they'd still use it compared to the other search engines competitive. Because I'm old enough and stupid enough, I hit the wrong button and I get trapped in one of those search engines. And like I go crazy how bad they are, and also that I'm too stupid to know how to get out of it.
But you're pointing out how powerful they really are. And do consumers have benefited? Have startups been hurt by monopoly power of these big companies? Is competition being hurt where around the edges we could make it, I don't know, make some changes that make it fairer?
Yes, I think they're
possible.
Look, I'm a capitalist, and you can have monopoly power that becomes punishing for capitalists. And we've never had to deal with the networking effect which the internet has created. And absolutely, when you see acquisitions made to eliminate competition, that's to be seriously thought about. But the narrative that Google is gouging on prices, well, first of all, their products are free. So how are you gouging on prices? And they're anti-innovation? I mean, this is one of the most innovative companies in the world. If there's a reason not to own as a stockholder, is they're spending so much money on crazy stuff trying to advance science in the world. So I don't like that narrative either. But I do agree. Yes, if they're buying companies to eliminate competition, there's stuff we can do there.
You make a persuasive case that we shouldn't be targeting these companies. As an investor, as a trader, though, what do you foresee in terms of whether it's going to affect them in terms of restraining their valuations? I mean, if you had to say, do I fade this trend and think it's going to blow over, or do I think it's going to be with us for a while?
Well, Mike, I don't think they're going to break up Google, but if they do, it'd be worth more.
Probably.
I mean, the sum of the parts would be worth more. Facebook would be worth less, because obviously Messenger and the platform, that's all integrated. Amazon, you could argue, would be worth more. You got AWS sitting over here, probably worth, what, 500 billion by itself, and this going on. So I think it's debatable. It does make, obviously, investing in all of them more challenging. It's over the head, but we'd have to change the law, as I understand it, literally change the law, which is going to take years to win a monopoly case against somebody whose products are free.
Well, they're free, and you don't give them anything. You don't give them exclusive right to put wires in your house. Right?
No.
There's nothing like that.